Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital spoilers for Friday, August 30. Carly apologizes. Plus, Kate takes things up a notch. General Hospital, GH, spoilers for Friday, August 30 reveal Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, feels bad. Meanwhile, Lois Cirillo, Rena Sofer, has a bone to pick with Sonny Corinthos, Morris Bernard. Plus, Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, faces off with John Jagger Cates, Adam Harrington. Here's what you need to know. First, General Hospital spoilers reveal Lulu Spencer's situation has dredged up old history. That led to Dante Falconieri, Dominic Samprogna, calling out Carly for what she did years ago to get between him and Lulu. This obviously struck a nerve. Friday, August 30, Carly apologizes to Brooklyn Quartermain, Amanda Seton. Obviously, it'll be for paying Brooklyn to get between Dante and Lulu. We expect Brooklyn to be a bit surprised off of this came up again. But we do think she'll accept the apology and move on. Elsewhere, Sonny has supposedly decided to turn himself in. He planned to stop by the Quartermain mansion to say goodbye to his sons. At least, that's what he told Cates. Whatever his actual plan is, Lois finds him there and is upset Sonny is about to leave without saying goodbye to her. We expect him to point out how Lois has been behaving toward him lately. So he thinks she wouldn't want to talk to him. In other General Hospital spoilers, Alexis faces off with John. Apparently, Cates will take his antics to a whole new level. In the promo, he threatens to get her disbarred again. We can't. He abused his authority to get back at Sonny, then bullied Dex Heller, Evenhofer, into ignoring the explicit instructions of a lawyer, and he's the one who thinks he has the power. Dex would actually be a great one to help get Cates under control once and for all. There are plenty of people who've witnessed him pushing the limits or outright trampling them. If Dex tells exactly what Cates said to make him leave Christina alone with Cates against her lawyer's wishes, that would be the last straw, in our opinion. He's already in hot water with that judge, too. So he's not long for that badge. Finally, Ava Jerome, Maura West, is frightened. Last time we saw her, she had plenty of reason to worry about this supposed Fed case as protecting her. She's likely kicking herself for not listening to Sonny. The situation gets worse for Ava because this woman is taking her somewhere. Even better, the promo features her telling Ava that her life is in Kate's hands. Not very reassuring, in our opinion. On Friday, August 30, General Hospital sets the stage for a whirlwind of emotions and intense confrontations, as Port Charles residents find themselves grappling with unexpected twists and deep-seated grudges. The episode is bound to keep fans on the edge of their seats, with Carly stepping into the spotlight for a long-overdue apology, and Agent Cates ratcheting up the tension in a way that leaves everyone reeling. Carly's apology. The Corinthos mansion has seen its fair share of drama, but today it's not about power plays or secret deals. Instead, it's a day for reflection and perhaps a sliver of redemption. Carly Corinthos, known for her fierce protectiveness and often impulsive actions, has been carrying the weight of recent events heavily on her shoulders. Her decisions, always made with the best intentions, have led to strained relationships and broken trust. But today, Carly is ready to make amends. As the morning sun filters through the grand windows, Carly stands in the living room, her usually confident demeanor tempered by a rare vulnerability. She's been rehearsing this moment for days, knowing that words alone might not be enough to heal the wounds she's caused. But she has to try. First on her list is Willow Tate. Carly's interference in Willow's life, particularly regarding her relationship with Michael and the secret about Nina, has created a rift that even Carly couldn't ignore. As Willow enters the room, there's a palpable tension in the air. The two women share a history fraught with misunderstandings, but there's also an unspoken bond between them, forged through their love for Wiley and Michael. "Willow," Carly begins, her voice steady but soft, "I owe you an apology. I've done things, said things, that I thought were right at the time. But I realize now that I overstepped. I put my own fears and my need to control everything ahead of what was best for you and Michael." Willow, ever the compassionate soul, listens intently. She's seen this side of Carly before, the side that's capable of deep introspection and genuine remorse. But forgiveness doesn't come easy, not after everything that's happened. "I appreciate you saying that, Carly," Willow replies, her tone measured. "But it's not just about the apology. It's about trust. And right now, I'm not sure where we stand." Carly nods, understanding the gravity of Willow's words. Trust is something that can't be rebuilt overnight, but she's willing to put in the work. As they continue to talk, there's a sense that this conversation, while difficult, is a step toward mending the fractures in their relationship. Kate's takes things up a notch. Meanwhile, across town at the PCPD, Agent Cates is deep in thought, strategizing his next move. The seasoned lawman has been a thorn in many sides since his arrival in Port Charles, and today he's ready to take his investigation to the next level. With Sonny Corinthos still in his crosshairs, Cates knows he needs to apply more pressure to get the results he wants. In his office, Cates reviews the files spread out before him, each one detailing the activities of the Corinthos family and their associates. He's gathered enough evidence to make a move, but he's holding out for something bigger, something that will cripple Sonny's empire for good. As he sips his coffee, a plan begins to take shape in his mind, a plan that will exploit the weaknesses he's identified. Cates isn't just going after Sonny, he's going after everyone close to him. And today, his sights are set on Jason Morgan. He knows that Jason is the linchpin in Sonny's operations, the enforcer who keeps things running smoothly. If he can rattle Jason, he can destabilize the entire organization. With a determined expression, Cates picks up the phone and makes a call. "I want surveillance on Morgan increased. No slip-ups. I need to know every move he makes, every person he talks to." But Cates isn't just relying on surveillance. He has another card up his sleeve, a witness who's ready to flip, someone who's been on the inside of Sonny's operations for years. This witness, whose identity remains a closely guarded secret, has the potential to blow the case wide open. Cates knows that timing is everything, and he's biding his time, waiting for the perfect moment to unleash this bombshell. As the day progresses, Cates becomes more relentless. He makes a visit to the Metro Court, where he crosses paths with Carly. The encounter is icy, with Carly well aware of Cates' intentions. But she's not one to back down, especially when her family is involved. "Agent Cates," Carly greets him coolly, her eyes narrowing as she gauges his next move. "What brings you here today?" Cates doesn't mince words. "Just keeping an eye on things, Mrs. Corinthos. You never know what might come up." The tension between them is palpable, each knowing that the other is playing a dangerous game. Carly, always the strategist, realizes that Cates is pushing harder than ever. And while she's concerned about the pressure he's putting on Jason, she's also determined not to let him see her sweat. As Cates leaves, Carly pulls out her phone and makes a call to Jason. "We need to talk," she says, her voice laced with urgency. "Cates is closing in, and we need to be ready for whatever he's planning." A brewing storm. As the day draws to a close, the residents of Port Charles are left to contemplate the brewing storm. Carly's apology, while heartfelt, is just the beginning of a long journey toward healing the fractures in her relationships. She knows that the road ahead won't be easy, but she's willing to fight for the people she loves. Meanwhile, Agent Cates is more determined than ever to bring down Sonny and his organization. With every move he makes, he's tightening the noose, and it's only a matter of time before someone slips. But in Port Charles, nothing is ever as it seems. Alliances shift, secrets are exposed, and the line between friend and foe becomes increasingly blurred. As Friday's episode comes to an end, viewers are left with more questions than answers, eagerly anticipating what's to come in the next chapter of this thrilling saga.